So here we go then, 5 minutes left on the clock. Who's going to lead the way into qualifying tomorrow morning? And the 14-lap T-show sprint, which will be underway in just under 24 hours time. It's in the hands of Jorge Martin, 128.917. Just for reference, the all-time lap record set by Marco Bezzecchi here 1 year ago, 128.533. So we're still about 0.4 of a second away from the best ever lap we've seen of this Austrian circuit.
It's going to be tight for Bastianini. He's only just made it back to the pits as his teammate leaves for his final run. So it's going to be a quick turnaround down there at Ducati to get Enea Bastianini back out there for his final run. We pick up Maverick Vinales then into turn number 1. And here at the moment is the factory Aprilia rider outside the top 10 after that blockbuster lap for Espargaro. It's Vinales now who's on the outside looking in 13th.
Oh, a bit of a twitch there as well as he flicks it right through 2A. Drops the rear eye device, gets the traction out of 2B to start the climb. You get up to third gear, about 230 kilometers an hour before you hit the brakes for the first gear, turn 3. It's Marquez versus Marquez, Gresini Racing GP23 versus Gresini Racing GP23 towards the back end of this session. The Marquez brothers have got Quartararo and Renza, two factory Yamahas for company. At the moment, Quartararo 10th. He's in the Q2 by the skin of his teeth at the moment, just 200ths ahead of Alex Marquez, who's directly ahead of him on circuit right now. Further back is Rins in 14th place, but Marc Marquez, there's a good reason why the likes of his brother Alex and the two factory Yamahas are trying to go with 93, because he's on the money here. Only up by 0.7 of a second, but he could be seizing top spot here away from Martin.
Bit of a role reversal, isn't it? We've been used in recent races to seeing Marc Marquez looking for someone to latch onto the back of. This time they're all looking to follow Marc. Here comes Maverick Vinales looking to join his teammate Aleix Espargaro in the top 10, and this would bump his former teammate Fabio Quartararo out. Vinales now up into 7th place, Quartararo out of the top 10.
Yeah, now in that high-risk zone goes Brad Binder, the 2021 race winner here. He's a 129.422, needs, you think, 2-3 tenths to guarantee his direct slot into Q2. We follow then Marc Marquez through turn 10. Marquez just, 50 metres ahead of Fabio Quartararo here as they come out of the final corner, and Marc Marquez does indeed fire his way into top spot. He's riding the bike that dominated the action here with Pecco Bagnaia 1 year ago, the GP23 Ducati, and Marquez finds a 128.916. How tight do you want it at the top?
Yeah.
1,000th of a second between Marquez and Martin, who is immediately trying to respond, dragging his teammate Morbidelli with him as well.
Yeah, counter-attack from both of the Prima Ducatis here. Martin leads Morbidelli, who's going even quicker than his teammate here. So Frankie Morbidelli's Friday from heaven could be about to get even better here in Austria. Pecco Bagnaia is quicker than the pair of them further back down the road. So Marc Marquez might not stay top for long. Martin might well go quicker than him, but Morbidelli's going to beat the pair of them. A 128.789, and Frankie takes top spot.
All-time lap record incoming, folks, maybe from the world champion. Bagnaia looking super strong. 128.533 is the fastest ever MotoGP lap around this Spielberg circuit. Maverick Vinales regains another couple of places, 7th to 5th. You feel a 129.117 is good enough for Vinales. Wow. And there we go, right on cue. He delivered just as we thought he would do. Pecco Bagnaia fires in the fastest ever MotoGP lap around this Spielberg circuit. A blockbuster lap from the world champion, a 128.508, nearly 0.3 of a second clear of Morbidelli.
Yeah, he's not a small margin ahead. He's way ahead in this session is Bagnaia. Marc Marquez and his teammate Alex go into 4th and 5th. Alex Marquez not quite in the 28, but he's now up into 5th, ahead of the two factory Aprilias of Espargaro and Vinales. Bezzecchi 8th, Bastianini's now looking over his shoulder in 9th, as is Pedro Acosta, who starts his final flying lap, and he's already getting out of the way, so he's now unable to defend his 10th spot.
Big lap as well for Jack Miller. We just saw him start at the Aussie 11th. The 129.329 as it stands right now, not good enough. Acosta, all he can do now is desperate. Miller is out of it. Jack Miller will be at best 11th, shake of the head from the number 43, and Pedro Acosta, well, all he can do now is hope and pray that his 1:29.308 is going to be good enough.
I think the rider likeliest to knock Acosta out is Brad Binder, who's just done his personal best first sector. Binder down in 13th. Bastianini is also going to be nervously waiting to see if he makes Q2. He's 9th and in the gravel track.
So the beast walks away rather frustrated. Look at the face of thunder on the Italian down in the chicane. That's one of the Grazini guys with Alex Marquez. I think it's run wide at turn 6. Just wondering whether that might have just slightly distracted and caught the attention of Fabio Quartararo, who's in 12th place. Can he inflict some more pain on Pedro Acosta here? Down the hill goes the factory Yamaha rider. There's a replay, picture-in-picture replay of Bastianini. Well, he was just on the transition of the change direction there, was he, when the front end washed out from underneath him. Quartararo then will come to line, not going to be threatening the top 10 here, is he? Over the line he comes, though, takes the checker flag. At best for Fabio will be 12th spot.
Binder should be okay here. He should knock Acosta out here if he gets this final corner right. Binder moves up into 5th place. He is the only KTM through to Q2. Acosta joins Miller in Q1.
Yeah, kicking Acosta while he is down. He's going to get a look at the big screen now, and it will the realisation will dawn on him that unfortunately he's got an appointment with Q1 here in Austria tomorrow morning. A late salvage job there by Brad Binder. Excellent 1:28.969. The top 5 riders all found 1:28s, but Pecco Bagnaia, well, he's on course for the hat-trick here in Austria. It's a new all-time lap record going the way of the 27-year-old Italian, who's taken 7 successive podiums in Grand Prix in 2024. In fact, Kota is the only weekend so far this season where Pecco Bagnaia has not led a lap. It just shows why he's such a strong contender for the three-peat in 2024. Bagnaia then takes it, all-time lap record 1:28.508.